Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play PK Out of the Shadows for the Sony PlayStation 2, also available on Nintendo GameCube. In the last episode, we made our way through the sewers. Waited. Well, we did something, and we are now in Ducklair Tower proper. We are now at the TV station, Channel 00. And we have 6 more scientists to find and a whole bunch of exploring to do. We will get some help from Zero regarding that thing that's over there as soon as we approach it.
Watch your step and be quiet, PK. You need to sneak through this Evo minefield.
And all you need to do is just sneak silently. Just tap the control pad. Not the control pad, but the stick. Ah, shoot. And you can just not wake that thing up. But of course, if you do run, they're pretty easy to avoid anyway. For the most part. So after getting rid of that cool flame there, we can blow this up for some checkpoint icons, as we do. And then we just need to make our way through here, avoid getting shocked by these rods of electricity. Get over here, try not to get shot a whole bunch, and just shoot this guy up as much as we can. Eventually get rid of him. And then we can go through this door. Definitely want to shoot this box down because it contains nothing. But it does allow us to get these icons, I think. And there's some more over here. Now, to play around with the Remote X Transformer and go through here. You do have some forks in the road. You want to utilize them to get as much time as you can through here. Take the last path here, that we can get 10 seconds instead of 4. And I am going too fast over here, and that might cost me a little bit. And I do want to shoot this fence down. Slow down here just to get that extra 2 seconds. I'm going to get 5 more seconds here. And then, once I go through this whole area here, let's take it a little bit slower this time. And then we can shoot this and open the door. Alright. And we have another cool flame. Thankfully, we were pretty much ready for him. And now we need to be ready for this. Let us try to get blown up by this thing. That thing will eventually respawn. We can jump around it a little bit, and we can eventually get to this area where we can just jump around and use the hover. Hopefully without running into an electrical barrier and getting shocked in the process. And here, we need to run all the way to this side and hover. Get all the icons as we can. And we need to shoot this. We just turn an elevator on. Now we need to get rid of the surfing Avronian. And we need to just pump this guy full of shots. There we go. Now when this elevator's all the way up top, we need to get the homing missiles. That's what these red shards are. And we can just hover over here. Need to be careful. And I need to switch targets so that way I can shoot that. That would be great. And I need to shoot the explosive things when the cool flames are hiding behind them. That way we can get rid of them in one shot. Now, as soon as we trigger this, we're going to be meeting a scientist soon. In the meantime and in between time, we want to avoid getting shocked as we, and of course hitting the mines as we get over here. Now we have enough time to take care of this guy. Just pump him full of shots. And then once we're done with them, we can get the 3 scientists that are here. For best results, you want to make sure that you have enough energy to do the charge shots before you fight that guy. If you don't, what I suggest doing is getting up to the guy and letting him just absolutely destroy you with melee attacks. Or you can somehow lock out and just somehow get past him and then get the scientist that way. I mean, that happened to me the first time I played through this game, and I was like super impatient. But if you don't have enough health for the charge attack, just let the enemy kill you. That's pretty much all you need to do. And then you can eventually get back here with much better health, and you can do what needs to be done and save the scientists. I want to avoid being blown up as I get all of these icons. That would help a great deal. Not getting shocked would also help. And it's a good thing that I was able to hover and also grab on the ledges. And I saw him, so I was able to lock on and get him that way. And now we're going to have 2 of these guys with shields. We're going to need to take care of them. And if I can somehow mess with these 2 guys and eventually take out one of them, can I shoot the guy, please? Apparently I cannot shoot the guy. And it looks like I'll have to shoot this guy for health again. That's no big deal. I can eventually get enough health out of him. And I can eventually take him out. That took longer than necessary. Still made it work, though. And this guy's jumping around, but we can easily defeat him. Now, we're going to have to get through some more electrical barriers. Just make sure that nothing is in front of you. If you do get shocked while you're hovering, just keep the X button held down. You'll still be hovering once you get out of the stun animation from the electric bars that are spinning around. And you'll eventually get to where you need to go.
This looks like it could be the most dangerous Aronian yet, PK. Be careful. He has an extremely powerful weapon.
And now it's time to take on the Black Avronian soldiers. These guys shoot whole walls of projectiles. You want to hover over these walls of projectiles while pumping him full of shots from the Remote X Transformer. He's a little harder, but not by much. And apparently, you don't need to hold down to move on the grappling hook. You can use left or right on the left analog stick, or any direction for that matter. And you want to be very careful as you hover and move around, because there are these little sentries that will shoot at you if you are not careful. If you let these things spot you. And of course, you want to get the rhythm down for when you want to press X, so that way you can hover at the very top of your jump and hover from a very high height, so you can get to platforms much like this one, where once again you put the Remote X Transformer through a hole and you shoot a whole bunch of bars, get a whole bunch of time, and just try not to mess things up horribly. And you want to be very careful as you go through here. That way, you'll have more than enough time to get through here. Okay, come on, give me more seconds, and good. Yeah, those turns can be kind of tight. And now we are hearing 2 more scientists over there. But we're going to have to get in a bit of a fight if we want to save them. We're going to have to deal with the surfing Evronians. And we're going to need to pump them full of lead. Well, maybe not lead, but maybe more like laser. Just to take care of them. Jump, shoot, do what you need to do. Just lay them out. And there will be 3 cool flames. Make sure you keep your health high. Pump them full of lasers too. And then once you get rid of the 3 cool flames, just go through this door, turn right, just go all the way around, and quickly get the 2 scientists. That door is where you need to go next, but we do need to get some icons for the next checkpoint because it's always good to have more than enough whenever you move around in any stage in this game. Now, once we go through here, we will be at a clock. I'm not even going to bother sneaking around. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around the clock, figuratively and literally, trying to avoid taking a whole bunch of damage so I can get all these icons. It'll be even better if I can avoid getting shocked. Next, we need to get the health in the center, and then we get to the platform, and then we shoot this. Do not shoot this console if you're not on the platform. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting for a long time, and the spiders will give you a hard time. Now it's time for this part, where once again, you're going to have to deal with 2 of the black Evronian soldiers. You're going to have to pump them full of lasers. And before you can go through this door. And if you are really good with the grappling hook, you can easily get to this last scientist. If you don't think you're going to have enough time to get to him, just drop down into the pit before the scientist gets killed. That way you can easily get the scientists. And after another black Evronian soldier, we have this area. Alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And I can't even get away from them, so it looks like I'm going to have to do a crazy amount of hovering just to hurry my way over here. As much as I would like to sneak to the other side, it doesn't look like this is going to be doable. But as soon as we get to that last conveyor belt which moves towards that platform, we can glide with that platform and we can get over here. Now we have 2 of these guys to deal with at the same time. Once again, you want to jump and shoot. You want to minimize the amount of damage you take from these guys. If one of them drops health, be sure to get it. You're going to need it against the other guy. And with that, we are done with Channel 00. We are now out of the TV station. You may have noticed a clock. You may have noticed the little news desk near the start. There's a little bit of newsy stuff in here, but not a whole lot. At least it's kind of understood that you kind of have to go through here to stop the Evronians once and for all. But once again, other than the descriptions of the black Evronian soldiers with the mega shots, the whole wall with the projectiles and the walking spider mines. I wish there was more banter between 1 and PK. Again. We still don't know why his voice got changed. Also, we have 54 scientists out of 60 in the entire game. And the next stage will have the final 6 scientists of the game. We are so close to ending this game now. So close. This may not have been the best game. There are better games that use the Disney license. But at the same time, this one is also far from terrible. It may have its issues. It may have things about it that kind of drag the game down. But it's not a bad game by any means. And I know that I'm going to be reiterating that for the millionth time when I do my mini review at the end of this Let's Play. Anyway, I'm going to keep pressing up because we are close to the end. Backstage. That is the area where we are at, and that is the area that we are going to explore in the next video. That sound was me placing my controller on the floor, in case anybody was wondering. Join me next time where we go backstage. Backstage of what the game never really elaborates on, but we're backstage somewhere. And maybe it's backstage in a television station. We were in Channel 00 actually, after all. The level's just called Backstage. So, join me next time where we go backstage. I'm guessing backstage in a television studio. And we make our way further into Ducklair Towers to hopefully stop the Avronians once and for all. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!